I used to think losing my father was the worst thing that could happen to me. I was wrong. I found that out on the night I opened the front door and saw my suitcase standing upright like it had been waiting to kick me out. "What's this?" I asked, my voice already shaking. Emily didn't even look up from her phone. "Your exit package," she said, laughing. "Try not to forget your socks this time." I stepped inside. "Linda?" I called. "Why is my bag here?" Linda sat at the dining table with papers spread in front of her. She didn't invite me to sit. "We need to talk," she said. "No," I said. "You need to explain." Emily snorted. "He still thinks he gets explanations." I walked closer. "This is my home." Linda slid a document toward me. "This house was never yours. It belonged to me before I married your father." "That's not true," I said. "Dad told me." "Your father told you many things," she cut in. "Most of them were emotional, not legal." Emily lifted her phone and pointed it at my face. "Say that again," she said. "This angle makes you look pathetic." "Stop recording me," I said. Emily put the phone down. "Why?" she asked. "So people don't see the real you?" I looked at Linda. "You're letting her do this?" Linda folded her hands. "You're an adult. It's time you learn consequences." "What consequences?" I asked. "I work. I pay bills. I take care of this place." Emily laughed louder. "You mean that job you're about to lose?" My stomach dropped. "What are you talking about?" She tilted her phone, smiling. "Oh, nothing. Just a little email I sent your boss." "You did what?" I asked. Linda stood up. "Lower your voice." "I didn't do anything wrong," I said. "You can't just throw me out." "We can," Linda said. "And we are." Emily zoomed in on my face. "Cry a little," she said. "This will get views." I grabbed my phone. "I'm calling Dad's lawyer." Linda's expression didn't change. "There is nothing left for you to claim." "That's a lie," I said. "He wouldn't." "He's dead," Emily said. "And you're still useless." The word hit harder than I expected. "Why are you doing this?" I asked. "I never hurt you." Emily shrugged. "You existed. That was enough." My phone buzzed. A message from work lit the screen. "We've received a complaint," it said. "Your services are no longer required." I showed it to Linda. "She did this." Linda glanced once. "That's between you and your employer." Emily smiled. "Told you." My hands were shaking. "I need time," I said. "Just a few days." "You have 10 minutes," Linda replied. "Take what fits." I zipped the suitcase slowly. "You'll regret this." Emily leaned closer. "No," she whispered. "You will." I stood by the door with my jacket in my hands. "I thought we were family." Linda looked away. Emily didn't. "Family is earned," she said. "And you failed." I stepped outside. Cold air hit my face. Snow fell softly like it didn't care. Across the street, Christmas lights blinked red and gold. Emily called out, "Don't forget to smile." I walked down the steps without looking back. I had my phone, my jacket, and nothing else. As the door closed behind me, I understood the truth. I wasn't just leaving a house. I was being erased. My phone buzzed again. I answered without checking. "Hello." Emily's voice came through, sweet and sharp. "Forgot something? What do you want?" I asked. "I just wanted to hear how it sounds," she said. "You standing out there." "You planned this," I said. "All of it." "Of course," she replied. "You think I'd leave it to chance?" "Dad trusted you," I said. "He trusted both of you." She laughed softly. "That was his mistake." "Turn the camera off," I said. "I can't," she answered. "People love a downfall." I ended the call. My hands hurt from gripping the phone. I looked at the dark windows of the house and waited for regret to show up on someone's face. It didn't. I whispered to myself, "Get it together." No one answered. Cars passed. Music played somewhere. The lights kept blinking. I took one step, then another, moving away before I changed my mind. I didn't know where I was going. I only knew I couldn't stay. I pulled my jacket tighter and kept walking, telling myself this was temporary, even though it felt permanent. No mercy. The bench was cold and my back hurt, but I stayed there because moving felt pointless. Emily's laugh kept replaying in my head, sharp and clean, like she had won something. I stared at the empty road and whispered, "Get over it," but my stomach growled instead. "You planning to freeze out here?" a voice asked. I looked up. A security guard stood nearby, holding a paper cup. "You talking to me?" I asked. Unless you see ghosts, he said. Coffee? I took it with shaking hands. Thanks. I'm Mark, he said. Night shift is boring. You look worse. I just got kicked out, I said. He nodded. Family? Stepfamily, I corrected. Which is worse? He sat beside me. They always are. I laughed once, then stopped. My dad trusted them. Trusted them with everything. Mark sipped his coffee. Trust is expensive. I thought we were safe, I said. After he died, I stayed. I helped. I believed. And they proved you wrong, he said. They laughed, I replied. Like it was a joke. Mark didn't speak for a moment. You hungry? Always, I said. He handed me a wrapped sandwich. Pride doesn't fill stomachs. I ate too fast. My dad used to say silence means agreement. Mark raised an eyebrow. Sounds like he knew things. He knew Linda needed control, I said. He just thought love would fix it. It never does, Mark said. I checked my phone. No messages. I hesitated, then called Rachel. She answered after 2 rings. What do you want? I just needed to hear a familiar voice, I said. She sighed. I saw the video. What video? I asked. Your stepsister posted it, she said. You yelling. You crying. That wasn't the full story, I said. I know, she replied, but I can't deal with this drama. I lost everything, I said. I just needed someone. She paused. Emily said you were violent. That's a lie, I said. I don't know who to believe, Rachel said. I'm sorry. The call ended. I stared at the screen until it went dark. X. Mark asked. Yeah, I said. Guess I deserve that. Don't do that, he said. Don't blame yourself for other people's lies. I leaned back. Maybe I was useless. Mark stood up. No, you're tired. That's different. The station clock ticked loud. My pocket felt heavy. I reached in and froze. A watch rested in my palm. My father's watch. He always forgot this, I said. Emily missed it. Mark smiled. Looks like time didn't forget you. I closed my fist around it. I'm not done, I said quietly. Mark nodded. Good. Ghosts hate unfinished business. I watched the lights flicker and stayed awake, listening to the night breathe, holding on to time itself. Mark walked beside me to the payphone near the station office and said, Call him now. Who? I asked. My old contact, he replied. Name's Mr. Collins. Lawyer. Knew your dad. I hesitated. Why would he help me? Because your father helped him once, Mark said. That kind of debt lasts. I dialed with shaking fingers. Hello. This is Collins, a calm voice said. Who's calling? My name is Daniel, I said. You knew my father. Silence followed. Where are you? At a bus station, I replied. Stay there, he said. I'll come. An hour later, a gray-haired man sat across from me, eyes sharp but tired. You look like your father, he said. I don't feel like him, I answered. You will, Mr. Collins said. Now listen carefully. What did he leave me? I asked. A condition, he replied. A condition? I repeated. Yes, he said. A trust fund. Large enough to change lives. My heart jumped. Linda said there was nothing. She lied, Mr. Collins said. The trust activates only if you survive 1 full year without their support. So they cut me off on purpose, I said. They don't know about the trust, he replied. Your father feared greed. I laughed bitterly. He was right. Mr. Collins leaned forward. If you confront them now, they may find out. So I stay quiet, I said. Yes, he replied. Survive. Document. Wait. What if I fail? I asked. Then they win, he said simply. Mark crossed his arms. He won't. I stood up. I don't know if I can do this. Mr. Collins met my eyes. Your father believed you could. My phone buzzed. A video autoplayed. Emily's voice filled the air. He cried, she laughed. Like a baby. People around us stared. My face burned. I almost smashed the phone. Don't, Mr. Collins said. Use it. I turned the screen off. I wanted to disappear. That's what they expect, he said. I sat back down. I'll wait. Mr. Collins nodded. Good choice. Mark smiled. Slow burns hurt most. I clenched my father's watch and whispered, I'll survive. I lifted bricks all day and counted coins all night. That became my life. Sweat, dust and silence. I slept in rooms that smelled like old paint and broken promises, telling myself, this is temporary, until the words felt thin. Long shift, a voice asked. I looked up from the counter. Always, I said. She slid a glass of water toward me. Drink first. Talk later. Thanks, I replied. I'm Nina, she said. You look like someone who forgets to eat. I forget a lot, I said. She smiled. Not tonight. I came back the next day, and the next. Nina never asked questions right away. She just listened. You don't complain, she said once. I'm tired of sounding weak, I answered. She leaned closer. Being quiet isn't weakness. I checked my phone between shifts. Emily's face filled the screen, smiling through tears. The caption read, Surviving Family Betrayal. She's popular, Nina said, noticing my look. She ruined me, I replied. Nina frowned. Then why are you watching? I need to remember, I said. Not to forget who she is. Mr. Collins called that night. Any contact from them? He asked. No, I said. But the money's moving. Good, he replied. Greed speeds mistakes. I'm not ready, I said. You don't have to be, he answered. Just stay steady. I hung up and opened a notebook. Dates. Posts. What? I wrote everything down. You planning something? Nina asked later. I'm planning not to lose again, I said. She nodded. That's different. Weeks passed. Linda's name showed up in court notices online. Emily kept posting louder now, desperate. She's panicking, Nina said. I won't rush, I replied. She touched my hand. You don't need their approval. That night, I slept without checking my phone. I lifted bricks all day and counted coins all night. That became my life. Sweat, dust, and silence. I slept in rooms that smelled like old paint and broken promises, telling myself, this is temporary, until the words felt thin. Long shift, a voice asked. I looked up from the counter. Always, I said. She slid a glass of water toward me. Drink first. Talk later. Thanks, I replied. I'm Nina, she said. You look like someone who forgets to eat. I forget a lot, I said. She smiled. Not tonight. I came back the next day, and the next. Nina never asked questions right away. She just listened. You don't complain, she said once. I'm tired of sounding weak, I answered. She leaned closer. Being quiet isn't weakness. I checked my phone between shifts. Emily's face filled the screen, smiling through tears. The caption read, Surviving Family Betrayal. She's popular, Nina said, noticing my look. She ruined me, I replied. Nina frowned. Then why are you watching? I need to remember, I said. Not to forget who she is. Mr. Collins called that night. Any contact from them? He asked. No, I said. But the money's moving. Good, he replied. Greed speeds mistakes. I'm not ready, I said. You don't have to be, he answered. Just stay steady. I hung up and opened a notebook. Dates. Posts. What? I wrote everything down. You planning something? Nina asked later. I'm planning not to lose again, I said. She nodded. That's different. Weeks passed. Linda's name showed up in court notices online. Emily kept posting louder now, desperate. She's panicking, Nina said. I won't rush, I replied. She touched my hand. You don't need their approval. That night, I slept without checking my phone. The email arrived at 3 a.m. No subject. No name. Just one line. You deserve to know the truth. What truth? I muttered, staring at the screen. I opened the attachment. My breath stopped. Scanned documents filled the screen. Bank transfers. My name. My signature. Only it wasn't mine. This isn't possible, I whispered. My phone rang before I could think. Daniel here, a nervous voice said. I'm the accountant. Which accountant? I asked. The one Emily hired, he replied. She doesn't know I'm calling you. Why are you doing this? I asked. Because she forged your signature, Daniel said. And because I don't want to go to prison for her. My chest felt tight. How long? Months, he answered. She used your name to unlock funds she wasn't entitled to. I never signed anything, I said. I know, Daniel replied. That's why this is criminal. I hung up and called Mr. Collins immediately. Tell me this is fake, I said. He sighed. I was afraid of this. So it's real, I said. Yes, he replied. Forgery. Fraud. Multiple counts. She could go to jail, I said. She could, he confirmed. If you press it. I stared at the wall. This would destroy her. You already know that, Mr. Collins said. The question is whether you're ready. My phone buzzed again. Emily's name flashed on the screen. I answered. What do you want? Hey, she said softly. I heard you've been struggling. I laughed once. From who? People talk, she replied. I just wanted to check on you. That's new, I said. She paused. I'm sorry. About everything. For which part? I asked. Throwing me out? Laughing? Ruining my job. I was angry, she said. I didn't mean it to go this far. You filmed me, I said. You posted it. I didn't think, she started. No, I cut in. You didn't care. Her voice trembled. We're still family. I closed my eyes. Say that again without lying. Silence followed. I need help, she whispered. There it is, I said. She sniffed. I made mistakes. You committed crimes, I replied. Her breathing changed. What do you mean? I know about the signatures, I said. All of them. She froze. Who told you? It doesn't matter, I said. Please, she said. I was desperate. So was I replied. Remember? I can explain, she said quickly. I'm sure, I answered. You always do. She cried then. Real tears or fear, I couldn't tell. If you report this, I lose everything. I looked at my father's watch on the table. You already lost it, I said. Don't do this, she begged. I said I was sorry. You said it too late, I replied. The call ended without goodbye. Mr. Collins called back an hour later. The trust has activated, he said. I sat down slowly. It's over? Yes, he replied. Everything your father protected is now yours. I felt nothing. No joy. No relief. You won, he said. No, I answered. I survived. What do you want to do? He asked. I looked at the documents again. Dates. Wise. Proof. I want to prepare, I said. Not rush. That's wise, Mr. Collins replied. I opened a new folder and labeled it simply, Truth. I whispered to myself, justice doesn't need anger. The power was finally mine. I didn't celebrate. I waited. The charity hall glittered with lights, laughter, and music. I wasn't supposed to be here, but I had a reason. I stepped outside for fresh air, the snow falling softly. The glow of Christmas lights wrapped the trees like a warm blanket. Then I saw her. Emily running toward me, heels slipping on ice. Her mascara had streaked and her voice trembled. Wait, please, she cried. I didn't move. I just watched. I didn't mean for it to go that far, she said. I know, I said softly. No, you don't, she yelled. I laughed because I thought power meant safety. I thought I'd be untouchable. Her hand shook. I didn't think you'd find out. You didn't think, I repeated. And that's why you lost everything. She swallowed hard, looking around as if the lights themselves could save her. I'm sorry. I really am. You were careless, I said. Every laugh, every post, every lie, it cost you. You can't take it back. I just wanted people to like me, she whispered. And you wanted power more, I replied. You thought you could humiliate me and walk away untouched. Tears ran down her cheeks. I was scared. I wanted to survive. I shook my head slowly. You survived nothing. You lost your credibility, your money, your freedom. Her lips quivered. Please don't report me. The police are already on their way, I said calm. You won't have to guess. Justice will be quiet, but it will arrive. Her eyes widened. You're serious? Yes, I said. This isn't revenge. This is consequences. Something you didn't understand when you mocked me. Emily fell to her knees in the snow, crying uncontrollably. I just wanted to be safe. I didn't mean to. You wanted me to be weak, I said, voice steady. And you almost were. But not anymore. A patrol car rolled up quietly, lights flashing softly. Officers stepped out and approached her. She looked at me pleading. Please, not this way. I tried to warn you, I said. Silence is louder than any argument. The officers gently handcuffed her, guiding her toward the car. I didn't speak. I didn't move. I watched her realization settle on her face like a winter frost. You laughed at me, I said quietly, almost to myself, and you paid the price. Emily's cries echoed faintly under the Christmas lights. I felt a pang, not for her but for the part of myself that had once hoped she would change. "Why did you let it go this far?" she sobbed. "I didn't let it," I said. "You did it to yourself. Every choice you made, every laugh at my expense, it brought you here." Her voice trembled. "I didn't think." "Exactly," I said. "That's the difference between us. I think I survive." You laughed. The snow fell heavier now, coating our boots, the lights, the scene around us. Everything felt still except her sobs. I turned away. I didn't want to see her dragged off. I didn't want her to see me feel anything but resolve. Nina had been inside watching me. She stepped forward silently. "You did the right thing," she said. "I didn't do anything," I replied. "I just waited. That's all." She nodded. Sometimes waiting is stronger than acting. I walked through the snow, past the glowing lights, past the hall of laughter and cheer. I kept my hands in my pockets, my eyes forward. No shouts. No gloating. No revenge speech. I felt the chill on my face and let it remind me I was alive. I had survived. I had justice. That was enough. Emily's sobs faded behind me, swallowed by the night. I didn't look back. I didn't need to. The lights, the snow, the quiet, they carried the truth. I whispered to myself, "It's over." And for the first time in months it felt true. The snow was soft under my boots as I walked to Mark's small apartment. He had been struggling with medical coverage and I wanted to help. "Daniel, I don't know how to thank you," Mark said, holding the paperwork. "You don't need to," I said. "Just make sure you use it. You deserve it." He nodded, eyes a little misty. "You always think of others." "I had to learn," I said quietly. Afterward, I met Nina at the little cafe where we had first talked. She smiled when she saw me. "Hey," she said softly. "You look lighter." "I guess I am," I admitted. "Months of waiting, surviving, it changes you." She reached across the table and took my hand. "We can take things slow. I don't want to rush you." I squeezed her hand. "I like that. Slow is good." Later, I found myself walking through the cemetery, the path dusted with snow. My father's grave was quiet, peaceful. I knelt, placing my hand on the cold stone. "I'm sorry for doubting myself," I whispered. "I should have trusted my own strength sooner. Thank you for believing in me even when I didn't." I stayed there for a long time, letting the wind carry my words. Forgiveness filled me, not for Emily but for myself. I could finally let go of the shame I carried. "Not forgiving her?" Nina asked later when we walked back to the car. "No," I said. "Forgiving isn't forgetting." She made her choices. I made mine. We passed under new Christmas lights, strung carefully along the streets. Their glow was warm, gentle, like a promise. I looked at the reflections on the wet pavement and thought about how far I had come. "I survived," I whispered. Not because she lost, but because I kept going. Nina smiled, slipping her arm through mine. "You earned this peace." I nodded. "I did. And I'm not looking back." My phone buzzed once. I glanced at it. Emily's name flashed across the screen. I took a deep breath, feeling the old tension rise for a moment. Then I turned it off. The snow crunched under my boots as I stepped forward. The lights shimmered, the city moving around me, and for the first time, I felt a future that didn't need anyone's approval. No Emily, no Linda, not even the memories of what I had lost. "This is mine," I whispered. Every step, every choice, every breath. I walked on, slow, steady, and certain. The cold air filled my lungs, the quiet night wrapping around me. I wasn't defined by betrayal, humiliation, or loss. I was defined by survival. And with that, I finally felt free.